After repeated ceasefire violations by Pakistan at the line of control, Defence Minister A.K. Antony is finally talking tough. He is criticising Pakistan for repeated betrayals, saying that violation of the truce pact by Pakistani troops is a serious cause for concern.
Ceasefire violation in the international border is substantially increasing, even though last few days it is coming down. Attempted infiltration is going on, increasing substantially, and terrorists are becoming more and more well equipped. But our side, our armed forces are also equally or more fully prepared to meet any eventuality. Only thing is, we are repeatedly telling India wants to improve the relations. But how, if they are sincere in improving the relations, how could this infiltration take place? And also the infiltration attempts are increasing. Both sides, security forces are guarding the border. Indian side, one area army, other area BSF, international border BSF. Pakistan side, their army and their ranges. So both sides, the borders are completely guarded by armed forces. By Pakistan armed forces. So how can the terrorists try to infiltrate to Indian border without the support or knowledge of the armed forces of Pakistan? How can the terrorists embolden to increase the attempt to infiltrate with the tacit support, sometimes with open support of the armed forces? That is the question worrying us.
Alright, so then those are some very strong words coming in from the Defence Minister. What really does it mean now? Let's cut across to our National Affairs Editor, Srinjoy, who's joining us live. Srinjoy, earlier we've heard this very statement coming in from the Chief of the Army here on Times Now, where he said that all this cannot happen without the support of the Pakistan Army. And this is exactly what now the Defence Minister is saying.
What the Defence Minister has said today is slightly unusual. I mean, once in a while we have blamed the Pakistani army directly for all this. But this is perhaps the first time when the Defence Minister of India comes out and says that infiltration is going on for weeks and for months, and it's actually increasing, particularly along the line of control and the international border, which is of great significance. And yet, all this can only happen without the tacit support and or the complete support of the Pakistan army. That is the point A.K. Antony is making, that unless the Pakistani army is actively helping the terrorists to infiltrate in every possible way, and there are intelligence reports, a lot of intelligence reports saying exactly the same thing, unless there is active support from the Pak army, it is not possible for infiltrators to come in as brazenly and as easily as they are doing for these last few months. He was particularly worried that infiltration and cross-border firing along the international border has actually increased in recent months. He said that it was a cause of major concern. Now, this is really one of the first times that the Defence Minister of India and the Government of India has come up and squarely blamed the Pakistani army, not for one incident or two incidents, but for a general trend. This is a series of incidents. Here, Antony is making it very clear that how can these infiltration cases even happen unless the Pak army is involved. Now, that is a very serious allegation. We will have to see how Pakistan responds to it, because A.K. Antony is not only Defence Minister, he's number 2 in the government, and he is putting this accusation fairly and squarely that infiltration cannot happen in the way it is happening now without the active help of the Pakistan army.